Hey friends, Kevin Molm here in the Office of Youth and Adult Ministry, 2-Minute Tuesday on January 28th. Well, I have some disappointing news to share. I made the decision to cancel the Awakening retreat that was scheduled for this weekend because of lack of registrations. It's always difficult to cancel something. And really, aside from the pandemic, I haven't had to cancel any of our events before, so it's definitely disappointing. I do want to just thank everyone who put in so much work up to this point. Please know that your efforts don't go wasted or unnoticed. I'm certain that the Holy Spirit will be able to use them in positive ways. I'm going to work with our CYC Board and our youth ministers to see how we might be able to offer this experience again in the future, so stay tuned. On a positive note, we had a fantastic ski retreat this last weekend in Whitefish. The snow wasn't great, but we had a blast. We started on Friday night with laser tag, and then we were up early for a daily mass on Saturday morning. Thank you so much to Father Cody Williams from Townsend, who was able to spend the entire weekend with us. It's such a blessing to have a priest join us for those things. On a practical level, it just makes scheduling so much easier, and it's just a great benefit for the local priest to bring someone else to be with the retreat. But more importantly, it gives our kids access to the sacraments, and it's just such a spiritual blessing for us to have a priest. And it's fun for the kids to interact with priests outside of the sacraments so they can see how a man can live out that priestly vocation in just a beautiful, compelling way. We skied hard on Saturday and ended our time on the mountain with the Divine Mercy Chaplet at the Jesus statue. Then we came back to St. Charles that evening for just games and hanging out. We ended with adoration and confession, and just had a ton of fun. Thanks to Father Sean Raftos for joining us that night so that we could have 2 priests available for confessions. Then on Sunday, Father Cody celebrated Mass for us. We had pancakes and then hit the road by 11 a.m. Thank you so much to Nikki McLean for all of her work and organization that made this ski retreat happen. And sincerely, thank you to St. Charles Borromeo Parish to open up their facilities to all of us. It was a ton of fun, and I hope to get back again there next year. Before the ski retreat, our Office of Family Life and Evangelization, which includes our director, Alex Kautsky, and then our diocesan formator of the faith, Brian Barrett, myself, and now Liz Worley, who's the new manager of Legendary Lodge and coordinator of youth ministry. We were at St. Matt's Parish to host a workshop on evangelization for all the Flathead Deanery parishes. Bishop Vetter asked us a while ago to go out to each deanery and offer parishes an opportunity to discuss and plan how to use the recently collected funds from the capital campaign to evangelize and disciple people in their communities and to send them out on mission. So we look forward to doing these workshops in all the other deaneries, and we're still setting dates for the other deaneries. But if you are a part of a parish staff, then make sure that your pastor is sharing those dates and information with you. We really want to have the leadership teams from our parishes be involved in these workshops. And that includes, of course, not just the priests. We don't want these efforts to rely solely on the priests, but we're looking for those leadership teams, which certainly includes the paid staff from secretaries to business managers, DREs, youth ministers, the staff of our parishes. But it also includes our volunteers like presidents or chairs of parish councils and other ministry leaders who can come together for a couple of hours to really talk about how we can plan for discipling and evangelizing people in our communities. So anyway, these are just an opportunity to plan for how we can evangelize and disciple. So chat with your priest to make sure that he's aware of the workshops that are coming to your community and to plan it and coordinate with the leadership team from your parish, whether that's staff or volunteers. I'm really excited to be seeing how the Holy Spirit is moving to evangelize and discipleship and disciple people in our community. So I look forward to seeing everyone else out in those deaneries. Registration for the Eucharistic Congress opens this week. We'll get that on the website, diocesehelena.org/Eucharistic Congress. Please make sure that your people know that we're going to be gathering again as a diocese the weekend of March 21st to the 23rd at Carroll College. It's going to be another really great event. I'm excited about seeing everyone there. Next week, I'm going to be in Atlanta for NFCYM's Exchange Conference. I'm looking forward to seeing colleagues from across the nation. It's always a great experience in a conference. Then I'll be working on the upcoming CYC Board meeting, which is scheduled for February 7th through the 9th in Butte. I'll send out an RSVP to all the CYC Board this week, and I always appreciate if youth ministers, if you'd help me out, just make sure that your kids get that and fill it out so that I can plan for our numbers accordingly. I'm excited that Bishop Vetter is going to be joining us at this last meeting of the year, which is always fun to be with him and interact with him. One new thing this week to announce: over the weekend, Father Kirby Longo at Christ the King Parish in Missoula announced the dates for this summer's RADIX adventure camps. This is formerly known as Legendary Adventure Camp. Father Kirby is coordinating. It's really an outdoor adventure program for young people and for families. You can find information on the Christ the King Parish website, ctkmsla.com/radix. That's RADIX. I don't know if that's actually how I pronounce it or not, but RADIX is how I'm going to pronounce it. Well, that's it for this week. As always, please pray for me, pray for our bishop, and together we'll all pray for our young people. God bless.